very fortunate to be doing the histo-resistance with our platinum range. But can I say the Restore is outstanding, and so is the White Age. And look, ditto to what Christy said about, mixing them. Yes, they say you get the optimum results out of using, say just Restore or just White Age or just the platinum. But you know what? I've got this whole mix going too, and I find I often get better results by having a bit of a mix of the product. So, but of course we're a bit obsessed with them. So, we use a bit of everything, and and I do really love the White Age, and as I said, I love the Restore too. So Restore, talking about platinum and Restore will do very similar to what the platinum range does. However, the platinum is like a fast racing car when you talk about your skincare. So the platinum will work for you very, very quickly. I'd just really like to say a special hello to Annette in WA. Thank you for joining us. And Debbie, I think Deb, you're on there too from Hoya. So it's lovely to have you all on. And
it is. That's lovely, girl.
Yeah, so it is. It's really exciting. So with the platinum, this is the new, relatively new. They updated our cleanser. So it has hexapeptide 10, which actually boosts elasticity. It also is vegan friendly, and it is a sugar beet complex that strengthens the skin's barriers function. So it also can be used as a mask and left on overnight. So just decided I'd give Selena a nice little pamper. Oh, Selena, I've forgotten thought I was so organised, so we're going to pop that there. That's only in case. That's only in case I dribble.
No, so I can dribble my drink.
I gave Selena sparkly too, so she's all set up, ready to go. So like Deb, we just get in and do the cleanse. This is a lovely creamy cleanser, but it's not heavy. As the girl said, take it into the décolletage area when you're doing it at home in the shower, because we do age there. We don't have, our oil glands aren't strong there, so we need to get lots of nourishment into that area. Obviously, this is used predominantly in the shower, not necessarily sitting here at the office desk, but it's a lovely cleanser.
I love this one too, Sandy. It's gorgeous.
You love it?
Yeah, I do.
Smell, Donna, is just like you said, Christy. I wish we had a smell-o-vision or a smell camera or something to be able to smell it all. It's truly, we are so blessed with such gorgeous products. Okay, so the next product that I'm going to use is the toning essence. Now, it's a little bit unlike how Deb had the toner in the Restore. You can either pat it on or put it on with a Dove pad and wipe off the excess dirt and grime from your cleanser or your day, your makeup, etc. That's what the toner will do in a lot of the programs. But in the platinum, the toning essence is actually an essence that you leave on the skin, and it's actually fueled with one of my favourite things. Christy was talking very much about how I love food, and then my second love certainly isn't really wine, it's more caffeine. So yours too, we can relate. Good, we can go for coffee together, Jo. It's Jo, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So we can go for coffee together. So the toning essence has the most amazing texture to it. It preps the skin ready for your moisturiser, to absorb the moisturiser. And it actually stays, as I said, it stays on. So I'm fairly generous with this. I tend to put quite an amount on. I don't know if you can really see there, but I've put quite a dollop on. Screw that back on. And just to the 5 points of the face, so the forehead, each cheek, nose and chin, and very much just apply it until it absorbs. And your skin, it's like a drink. Your skin just goes, it just sucks it in, it really does. and then something to actually stimulate and prepare your skin then to absorb the moisture, the moisturiser, which is what we normally would do next. However, we're going to treat Selena, and she's going to be empowered with our new Platinum Power Mask Lift. So what I like to do is just a little stimulating patting area on the skin. It just feels so revitalising. Gets the blood pumping from underneath the surface of the skin to the cells on the top. And also the toning essence has probiotics in it. So that's also something that's, really good for our inside tummy health as well as our outside health to our skin. So that's our toning essence. So now I'm actually going to apply some of the lip and eye treatment before I actually do the mask. Okay, so this one, it's remembering which one has peptides and hexapeptide 48 and 10 and all the names of them, but this one has hexapeptide 48. So this refills the deep wrinkles and lines around the eye and lip area, and it has like a ceramic applicator on the end. So normally, if this is yours at home and you're using it in the bathroom, I'll just do a little bit of a pretend on Selena. The ceramic goes around in a figure 8, and as Deb said before, it doesn't need to go into the tear ducts. It goes around the optic bone, around the optic area of the eye. However, for hygiene reasons, I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out onto my pad of my ring finger, which, as Deb said before, it's the most gentle around the eye area. We just do the figure 8 and get that to absorb lovely into the eye area, around the eye area. You can feel the little peptides actually working around the eye area, and it's probably the way I would describe it. It's like little ants getting in there doing their work, working around that area there. Can you feel the little ants in there, Selena, doing their thing? And we have very few layers of skin around that area. So that's why we age around that area. And it's really important, to drink water to keep hydrated. And the lip and eye treatment will really help with the dark circles around the eyes as well. So I've applied that. So now our next one is, I'm really quite obsessed. I'm sure you girls that have got the Platinum Power Mask. Debbie, I think you said you got yours today or yesterday. It's just so, it smells divine. And you can see it's got it's a blue shade to it. And
I've been calling it the Smurf cream. Yeah, we all need Smurf cream.
Yeah. So now what this does, it's got, actually Selena, I know you can't see, she can't see without her glasses on, I can't get her to do this. It has Peruvian nut peptides in it, so that actually firms the skin. One thing though to keep in mind, if you do have people that have allergies to nuts, just be a little bit mindful of that, particularly if you're out doing facials and letting them try the products. Having that nut in it, they can have a little reaction to it. It lifts the skin, so it has a marine bio extract. I'm just going to take some out, pop it onto the palette of my hand, and then I'm going to use the little silicone applicator to apply it to Selena. It moisturises with a water reserve, and it also, the smoothing complex is the kangaroo paw. Kangaroo paw flower, I think. Yes, is that what I wrote down there? Yeah, and the most important thing with this mask is you apply it at night time. I love this silicone applicator. You can see it's just a very light application that you need to use. You can go, I've discovered that it hasn't affected me going, a little bit close there to the eye area. Normally you wouldn't put a mask close to the eye area. However, with this one, I've found that you can actually apply it quite close to the eye area. And with this mask, you leave it on for about 10 minutes. And I know with my skin, I find I have a very oily skin. I've always had oily skin, so I've got to be particularly careful with always cleansing, always toning, always moisturising to, like as Christy said before, if I don't moisturise, I have my sebaceous oil glands work on overdrive and think it needs more moisture. So really important with an oily skin. It can be dehydrated and it can also, get blocked if you don't obviously keep it nice and clean. So normally what happens is that stays on there for 10 minutes, and you'll find, not that I'm going to keep talking for 10 minutes, I don't want you to all fall asleep. None of us probably have dinner, but that will absorb what is needed on Selena's skin. Her skin will drink it, and the excess that's left there after the 10 minutes, you just pat it off with a tissue, and then massage in the extra that's there, and then you head off to bed, pop into bed, go to sleep, and then in the morning, you're waiting on your order, Annette. Yes, I know you're a bit excited to get your order. I know it'll get to the other side of the country soon. I'm sure you'll get it soon. But look, this mask, what else have we written down there, Selena? It's hang on, poor Selena, she can't see without her glasses. That's why I've got mine on, because I can't see without them either. Okay, so the Peruvian nut, as I said, it has the peptides which firms the skin. The marine bioextracts is what lifts. The moisturiser is obviously has a water reserve in it, and the kangaroo paw complex flour. They're just the most amazing ingredients, and because that kangaroo paw is from here in Australia, really important to apply this mask at night because it does the work when you're sleeping. And the most exciting thing is that it contours your jawline. So over time, and I've noticed our National Sales Director, and I mean Christy and Annette, you would have noticed this on our calls, Linda's skin is looking absolutely outstanding. Her skin, I've noticed over, the last couple of months how amazing her skin looks, and she said she's been using it for 1 year now. And it definitely is contouring her jawline. It lifts the skin, it boosts the elasticity, and it's just like a liquid facelift, really. So it suits all skin types. Just the most amazing product. So I can't wait to see the results with my skin over time. I've used it now for probably, about 8 applications, and I can see a difference in the texture of my skin. I've got quite open pores, and I've noticed that my skin is looking more dewy when I have my foundation on. So that's really exciting. So, as we're all over that little bit over 21, it's nice to not, to be getting too far past 30 and so I just want to touch on, I know time gets away really quickly. I just want to share with you another absolutely outstanding product in our Platinum range, and that's our DNA Cell Renewal Cream. Now, this has a mortal peptide 51, which repairs the mechanisms of your skin for like instant firmness for cell renewal, and it makes the skin act younger. So it instantly works, it plumps the skin. The peptides in it are just incredible how your cells renew. And I have had so many results with customers that have had sun damage to their skin, and they go off to the skin specialist, and the skin specialist says, gosh, what are you doing to your skin? Your skin's amazing, we don't have to use there's a cream called F-cream that, obviously some people do need to use it for sun damage, but the DNA with the cell renewal in it is helping renew and repair the cells. So it is just absolutely the most phenomenal product. My landline never rings, by the way, and I've had telemarketers ring. This is the second time tonight. Of course they have to ring tonight. So the other thing that it does too is it plumps the skin and protects, which it truly is beautiful. It's light. It's for all skin types, a bit like what Christy was saying before with the white age. It's quite milky, so it's good for dry skin. It's good for normal to oily skin. It's good for combination skin. So that's our DNA, and then the tight, firm and fill. This is your the piece de resistance with the serum. It has the tripeptide complex. It firms, rejuvenates, brightens your skin, and the effects that it creates a younger looking skin within 30 minutes of application. So as I said, this is the Rolls Royce of all of our skincare. The platinum, it really is outstanding. So, when you can, if you want to, add one of these every now and then, if you want to be able to, when it's on sale in our brochure, whatever you want to try it, you certainly can add these to your skincare regime. This one, the Tight Firm and Fill, can be used in the morning, or night if you prefer, and the DNA the same. I can't use both of them because I have oily skin. I can just use the DNA by itself. They're too much for me to use together. And then lastly, I just wanted to share with you our most incredible, this is my absolute favorite hand cream that we have, our Platinum Hand Therapy. It is the Rolls Royce of hand cream. It has magnesium and vitamin C in it, so it very much strengthens the nails and targets the sunspots on your hands, and it's very, very nourishing. So really love our Platinum Hand Therapy cream. It's just the most amazing product. It's really nourishing, and it smells beautiful, doesn't it, Selena?
Yes, it does.
So nice. So I won't go into we have another part of our platinum range, which is an 8-week treatment, which probably spend a whole other segment on that, but it's our really intense treatment with serums in it that you use over an 8-week period, and then you give it a rest, and then you can do it another couple of months later, and that gets incredible results as well. So, but just before I hand over to Annette, you might be able to see with Selena where it's already, it has absorbed into her skin. Oh yes, Donna, you love the hand cream too. Yeah, it is amazing. But you can see where the mask has started to absorb into Selena's skin. And as I said, I'll tissue some of it away, massage the rest in, and then you better drink up your wine too.
I'm drinking.
She's drinking her bubbles, so that when she goes home, she'll just fall into bed. So that's it from me. I'm pretty obsessed with all our skincare and just love platinum. Love it all.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Thanks, Selena. Any questions for Sandy? Anybody?
Just Joe was asking, how often would you use that mask, Sandy?
Once or twice a week, Joe, is the recommended usage. However, I know Linda did say that she got a little bit carried away and was probably using it a little bit more than twice a week. I've used it probably in 1 week, I've used it 3 times. A bit tempted to probably use it every night, Joe, to think, oh good, I need a bit more V. However, I think, the recommendation, the usage is there for a reason. And I think, you do want to get maximum results. And it's like sometimes less is more, with the products. And I think particularly depending on whether you've got a combination or an oily skin, I think for me, having a more oily skin, I don't, at my age, I still do get the pimples and milia and whatever else.
Me too.
Yeah, I think for you'll get better results the same as me with using it, just twice a week.
Yeah,
It's not too rich for us, to be using it like 4 times a week. I really do.
Now the serum, would I just cleanse and tone and then serum?
Yeah. You're talking about the Tight Firm and Fill? Yes.
Yeah.
Or that was relating to you because you're saying, we have similar skin type. I would personally go the DNA. Your skin will love the DNA. The Tight Firm and Fill.
I have tried the DNA, but I use that at a daytime.
Okay. So you might
best to use the serum in the evening.
Yes.
That's
yes.
right. I usually use the little, what's the little serum I use?
Hyaluronic acid.
No, the little gold bottle.
Oh, the Nutrich serum.
Serum.
The gold one.
Yes.
I used to use that one, so I might change to that one.
Yeah, and look, Joe, honestly, that's how I get the best results from my skin.
Yeah.
I use the, like in my gym bag at the moment, I've got the White Age that Chris was talking about with the peony extract. I've got that serum in there because I put it on during the daytime because obviously I'm out in the sun, etc. And I put that on during the day with my SPF 50 or in the Ultra Care or the White Age. So remember, girls, these don't have sunscreen in them. So that's something really important in our damaging, climate that we live in. I can pop on some DNA and put the white age at the top, or the SPF.
Yeah. At this age, I hide from the sun. I can't stand the heat from the sun.
No.
From it.
And also too, Jo, this is really good to put on the décolletage.
Yeah, down here, yeah. I can see that aging myself in the mirror. And I feel with that, it's starting to wrinkle or something,
I try not to look.
Yeah.
Sandy. Oh, go, Janet.
No, that's all right. Sorry, Alicia. Sandy, I was going to say I use the Tight Firm and Fill in the morning and put my sunscreen over that because I find then it's not too rich, and I use the DNA cream at night. So there are plenty of options, aren't there?
Absolutely.
And my other question was just about the hand cream, because that is the top of our range. Would you recommend using that at night and maybe other hand creams during the day when we have to wash our hands a lot?
Yes, absolutely. I must admit that is such a good idea. That's the bedside table one. That's the special treat one that does go beside the bed.
Yeah.
And it's definitely. And Annette in WA is saying that's when she uses the hand cream.
Yes.
It is. It's beautiful.
I save it for night.
Yes, and you don't need
and
much.
it is. No, and it's not an overpowering smell, but it's a beautiful perfume. The scent of it is beautiful. It's very nice to go to sleep with.
It is. And, not that you can really see, but, my hands aren't too bad for a woman in her 50s. I grew up on the land, on a tractor with no canopy, no sunscreen. We didn't have any of that. So they're not too bad. They're not too bad for my age and whatever, and it's all because of our beautiful products. So,
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
Alicia, did you have a question there, Alicia?
Yes, I did, Sandy. If I may ask, Sandy, my son has acne but has some scars. Will that DNA skin cell one help his acne scars?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Alicia.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, definitely. Absolutely.
Thank you.
It's renewing the cells. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Definitely. My pleasure.